Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
Chaotic shopping malls, packed parking lots, construction blocking freeways, and winter is now just one day away on the calendar. Get ready for a busy weekend around Metro Detroit. 46 people busted in a human sex trafficking sting in Warren. It doesn't stop there either. What police just revealed about this massive operation that officers are calling modern-day slavery. But first, we do want to start with breaking news. Governor Whitmer just signed a bill legalizing sports betting and online gambling in Michigan. Money raised through online gambling and sports betting taxes will go to schools and first responders. The Michigan Department of Treasury estimates legal sports gambling will bring in $19 million in revenue for the state. There is a regulatory process before bets can be placed at the casino. State Senator Curtis Henkel is hopeful betting can start as early as March, in time for March Madness. Meanwhile, Warren police just revealed disturbing new details on a massive prostitution and drug sting that will lead to a sex trafficking investigation. Our Sean Lay is following this for us and has more on how officers pulled off this major operation. Sean, talk us through it.
Well, they rounded up 46 people, Rhonda. Good afternoon to you. 25 women and 21 men. Let's take you in the news conference where these details were revealed just moments ago. The women here ranging in ages from 18 to 60 years old. They're facing charges of prostitution, drug sales, and moving prostitutes around Warren. The men charged with moving prostitutes around the city from place to place. The bulk of the men, however, charged with soliciting, coming from places like Manistee, Clarkson, and Grosse Pointe. The goal here is to interview the women involved and see if this leads to any cases of human trafficking, women kept against their will and forced to do sex work.
And part of the mission was to locate, identify, and interview victims of human sex trafficking. Though no victims were identified during the three-day sweep, the significant intelligence we obtained will assist us with the ongoing efforts to identify victims of human trafficking. And we've already received information this morning. In our last sweep, the first sweep, we did identify 3 victims. So human trafficking, again, exists in the United States and can be considered a modern-day slavery.
All right, back here live. To be clear, in this operation, so far, no cases of human trafficking have been discovered, but the investigation is just now unfolding. More interviews need to be done. Part 1 of this operation was back in May, 35 arrests then. 3 women were found to be sex trafficking victims. We're told they are recovering and continue to help police in their efforts here in Warren. Now, the 46 people arrested just over the last few hours, Rhonda, they've already been to court, already been charged. Much more on this starting at 5 o'clock. Back to you.
And is the concentration of what they believe is going on as it relates to human trafficking in Warren, or is it broader than that?
Oh, they say it has absolutely no borders, but the point is they don't want the type of operations here. They said the women are being victimized through drugs. They want to get them off the streets, even though they're being criminally charged here, and get them help, but has no borders. As you mentioned, one of the young professionals that came down to solicit was from Manistee, another from Grosse Pointe.
Very troubling. Hopefully they can really make an impact on changing this and getting this type of activity off of our streets. Sean, thank you. With the flu starting to hit harder in Michigan, Henry Ford hospitals are now putting restrictions on who can visit the hospital. Starting now, Henry Ford Hospital, Allegiance Health, and the Henry Ford Hospital locations in Macomb, West Bloomfield, and Wyandotte, as well as the main campus in Detroit, are all under this restriction. Visitors must be 12 years of age or older, and visitors with flu-like symptoms are just asked not to visit the hospital. And patients with flu-like symptoms will be asked to wear masks. Let's take a live look downtown with our Windsor Sky Cam, and we do see some cloud cover out there. But Brandon, we do know that it's not as cold as it's been the last couple of days.
Numbers already higher than our high yesterday, which was 31. 34 at Metro, our official number. 33 Mount Clemens, 33 in Ann Arbor as well. It's freezing in Pontiac, but that's not a terrible thing compared to Wednesday and Thursday numbers. You see here the clouds over downtown and Mount Clemens, southeast wind drawing clouds off the big lakes. And that's where we're seeing the clouds. But downriver, south zone, west zone, far north, more sunshine. More sunshine, better chance at maybe 40 degrees for some. Otherwise, it's middle, upper 30s, and that southeast wind 5 to 10. You can see some of these clouds, again, coming off of the lakes on the east side. Not for everybody. But, Rhonda, we'll talk about the weekend. It's winter. It's Hanukkah. We've got Christmas, 7-day. Lots to discuss ahead.
All right, Brandon, thank you. So U.S. Steel is laying off 1,500 workers after announcing plans to idle its plant on Zug Island. The company says that production will shift now to its plant in Gary, Indiana. In a statement, U.S. Steel says that its River Rouge iron and steel making facilities will begin idling around April 1st of next year, and those 1,500 workers will not be affected until then. Still some tough news to get this time of the year. U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is reminding President Trump and Republican leaders that she has one more card to play before sending the articles of impeachment against President Trump to the Senate. Pelosi vows that she will not send the articles until she determines if Republican Majority Leader Mitch McConnell is going to hold a fair trial. However, McConnell is blasting the move, saying that it proves the Democrats' case is the, quote, thinnest and weakest in American history. Pelosi says that McConnell must call for 4 current and former Trump administration officials to testify, and this includes acting Chief of Staff Mick Mulvaney and former National Security Advisor John Bolton. That trial could start as early as next month. Well, whether you are doing some last-minute holiday shopping or visiting family members over the weekend, construction on some of our major freeways could put a little kink in your plan. So it's good to know what's going on before you walk out of the door. Kim DeGiulio was here to help you get around.
You ready for a big shopping weekend? The malls are going to be busy, but the roads will be too. And we have some construction to get around and to warn you about. So northbound I-75 right at I-94 will be closed this Saturday between 3 a.m. and 10 a.m. So if you're waking up trying to leave the city to get to those malls early, you may want to use Woodward as your detour. Also, 75, that Oakland County Revive I-75 project still going on. So only 2 lanes able to get by on each side. There will be backups to that area. Also over on I-75, if you're headed to Oakland Mall, Somerset, or even Great Lakes Crossing, this could slow you down northbound and southbound I-75 between I-696 and Adams. You can expect 1 lane blocked through the rest of December. And then if you're headed to Somerset over on north and southbound I-75, the on and off ramps right at Big Beaver will be closed to the end of December as well. What you can do there instead is exit at 14 Mile and take John R. North to get to Somerset. Happy shopping, everyone.
All right, Kim, thank you. And just in time for your holiday meal plans, Local 4 News has an update for you on that E. coli outbreak linked to romaine lettuce. More people have fallen ill. According to the CDC, a total of 138 people from 25 states have been affected, and health officials are continuing to urge people not to eat any romaine lettuce from the Salinas, California growing region. And if you're unsure where your lettuce is from, it's best just not to eat it and throw it out. And we want to send a big congratulations to our awesome Detroit Youth Choir. They performed incredibly well on the Today Show this morning, and that's where we all learned that they are also going to be performing on the AGT spinoff, America's Got Talent Champions. Oh, I just love watching these kids perform. They make us all so proud. The 50-member group performed Macklemore's Can't Hold Us and also Carrie Underwood's The Champion. This performance marks the end of a banner, life-changing year for this choir, who finished second on America's Got Talent. See if they can win America's Got Talent Champions. It premieres right here on Local 4 in January. They also sing a beautiful Christmas song as well. Their harmonies are beautiful. They're just awesome. And we're glad that they're going to be continuing to perform for us nationwide. So there is a good chance that your personal information may have ended up on the dark web. Facebook representatives are confirming that more than 250,000 of its users may have been exposed. Still have the data that could be in the wrong hands. And it's going to be a madhouse at the mall this weekend. Final weekend before Christmas. New at noon, how you can still avoid the holiday rush even if you have waited until the last minute.